What's up, everybody? It's MC Cree here, and today I have a video showcasing you guys my website. I want to just briefly go over everything that's on my website, things that you can see, exclusives, and even my clothing brand. Yeah, my clothing brand. Let's get to it. Here we have the home screen. We have a welcoming title, and it gives you a little bit of information on how to navigate the website. But I'm making this video to make it a little bit easier for people who don't like to read, because I know there's millions of people out there that don't like to read. No shots thrown, but it's just a fact. Now here we have new. So this section right here is for all my new content, whether it be videos, art, clothing, pretty much anything and everything that I'll put on the website or that I have coming to the website will be put here, maybe like at least 2 weeks in advance, at most 2 weeks in advance, excuse me, not at least, at most 2 weeks in advance, at least 3 days in advance. So I would check this periodically just to see what's new. And you don't even have to go to YouTube to watch the video. You can actually watch it straight from the website, which I really fuck with, and it'll play the whole thing. Now the whole thing is not the whole song. I do want to say that. The whole AMV is not for the whole song. I think it cuts off like the last 8 seconds of the song or something like that. Maybe like the last 20. I don't know. We got a little photo slideshow going on here. It's just some photos of me and things that I made that I put up there. I'm sure you guys have seen that last photo of that moon right there. I actually did make that myself. Well, the one that you see on my album cover right here is one that I went back, I looked at it, I was like, man, I'm not really messing with this, so I'm gonna go back, edit it up, get it looking better, blah blah blah. And this right here is the final product of that, and I think it came out pretty dang good. I want to say it took me probably about 6 to 10 hours to make. Anyways, I did a couple more things, you know. So these album covers, well, this is an album cover, somebody made this for me. I don't remember what the guy's name is, but he did a pretty damn good job, so shout out to him. The same guy made this for me as well. It's pretty damn good, so shout out to him again. I really fucks with it. I think it took him about maybe like a week to finish. It looks good. The photos automatically slide over on their own, so you don't have to worry about, you know, clicking back or clicking forward. If you want to look through those, they'll slide through those on their own. And like I was saying, for Marnudo Creed, the album cover for that one, I made that myself too, and this is the original. And like I said, you can see my initials, logo, whatever you want to call it, right here. And I was looking at it and I was like, man, you know, it's not there, it's just missing something to me. So I had to go back and just try to make it better. And now I love it. I'm proud of the piece of artwork that I made. And then, like I said, oh yeah, somebody else made this one right here too. I don't know why he made me that swole. I'm not that swole. I guess at the time, the picture that I sent him at the time, I was a bit more muscular, and you can see it and stuff. I mean, I still got a little bit of muscle, not really though. I got like a little vein going through right there. I barely work out now. I ain't been in the gym in like 6 months. So yeah. Alright, so next up on our homepage, on my homepage, we got donations. I don't expect any donations from anybody, but it would be much appreciated, and it would help me fund the content that I do, regardless of whether or not I get donations or tips or whatever you guys want to call them. I'm still going to be putting out content. You know, I invest my own money into everything that you see here. I invest a lot of money and a lot of time into it, so anything would be much appreciated. I would be thankful for it, and it would definitely help. But again, I don't expect it, and I'm not asking you to do it. If you do it, I'd rather you do it out of the kindness of your heart, because you care. Now let's get straight into it. Shit. So we're gonna check out singles, albums, and more first. So on this page right here, like I said, you'll click on the 3 dots for mobile users, and then you'll scroll down, or it'll just bring up a menu of this right here. I'm not exactly sure. You may have to scroll a little bit, but on this page right here, you'll find all of my released music. All right. So this is my latest single, All Love. It's pretty much a song I made, obviously, for a girl, simp, corny, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. I made it for her, and I have no regrets. That's that right there. I made this album cover myself, and I actually have it able to purchase on some merch, which I'll get into with you guys later. So we're gonna keep going down. This is my album right here. It recently came out this month on the 30th, or no, last month on the 30th. and this is the album cover. We already covered that. It comes with every single song on my album, plus a little bit of a bonus. So if you guys purchase this off of my website, you'll get all of these songs in a WAV format for you to download and listen to. And on top of that, you'll also receive one unreleased finished product. And by product, I mean song. So the song that I added in there as like a little specialty thing for purchasing my album off of my website, it just shows that you care a little bit more. So I put that in there so that way you guys can get like a little sneak peek of a song that's coming out whenever I decide to drop it. I mean, I drop it for like another 5 years, so it's about my experiences and mostly just me talking to myself and giving myself some word of advice and encouragement and things like that. We're gonna keep it moving. Next up, we got my singles. So as you do know, before I dropped my album, I was dropping lots of singles, and I have everything for sale, like every single single. You know, I know a lot of people don't like all of my songs. You may only like one song, you may not like any of my songs, but you may like one song, so you could purchase it. Now the better part of purchasing the album is that you get all of my songs, like every song that's out now except for this one. So all the rest of these you'll get included, plus that one unreleased one, and it's for $3, you know, whereas if you purchase individual singles, they're all $1. So that'll add up to about $12, $10. And that's it for this slide right here. Next up, we're gonna take a look at social links. Let's do it. So we come over to my social links, you'll find pretty much all of my socials except for my phone number. All right, so we got TikTok, we got my public Instagram, which is my YFLB MC Cree. The thing about that one is it's more so geared towards my music and my art, so you'll find more content on that one that's just more geared towards my music and my art. And I got my personal IG, I do more personal stuff. You'll get more into my personal life. Now I do post a little bit of more personal stuff on my YFLB Cree's IG as well, just because, you know, I'm creating, it's a connection that I have with the people who follow me, and if you tune into my content regularly, then it'll be more like, you know, you kind of coming along with me. You know, I don't want to just post like strictly music, strictly art, and then you guys don't really know much about me. And then, like I said, personal, I got my Snapchat on there. I don't have many people added on Snapchat. I deleted like a lot of people, so I think I only have like maybe 10 people on my Snap as a friend, something like that. And then my Twitter, I don't do much on my Twitter. I don't really post. I mostly just like share other people's posts because that'd be interesting, and I just sometimes like to put my input in. So yeah, you can follow me on any one of these. Click on it, and it'll take you directly to my page. You can take a look at all of my content that I post on TikTok or whatever else I post on any other platform. I put a little snippet out on my story a while back, and if you listen to it, it's like a deeper voice of me, and people are like, "Are you using auto-tune? I kept seeing auto-tune, and honestly, no, it is not auto-tune. It is actually my voice. I just alter my voice, something like this. Oh my god, my tummy's going insane. Whoa, she's hugging me, yo, she really good at giving brain. Something like that. You know, I could alter my voice a little bit at the very least. And same thing with a couple of my other songs. I can make my voice much higher. I mean, my voice is already high, so it's easier to make it higher than it is to make it lower. But I still fuck with it either way though. Now, next up, we're gonna move on to check out streaming platforms. And here, like I said, you'll find Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music for PC and mobile users. And that's really it. Check them out. You'll find me on the platforms. And open this up, and it'll take you directly to. Okay, so it's opening up the app and all, but it'll take you directly to my page on Spotify. Enough of that. Like I said, YouTube Music, Apple Music. So from streaming platforms, we're gonna go back home and we're gonna take a look at the music videos. So music videos, I have every single music video, AMV, lyric video, everything here. Once I start doing more like actual music videos, then they'll be here as well, and they'll also be on YouTube, obviously. But you know, I just don't have the money to fund a music video right now. So I haven't really been trying to. I have I have money to fund a music video, like a bare minimum music video, but I don't want like a bare minimum music video. Like I want to do something that I would enjoy. I wouldn't say that's necessarily like other artists, but I would want to do something like really creative, and it's probably gonna be pretty pricey. Something that I just can't afford right now. I'm being totally honest. You know, honesty is the best policy. Now I'm not always honest, but neither are you. So let's keep it moving. Now, last but not least, which one y'all want to see first? Creed's clothing, Creed's services. So we're gonna move on. To Creed services, which are services that I offer. So I have things like song features, and you can get something from me like ad libs. I also offer verses, which are $150 a piece. A slice, whatever you want to say, is $150. So catch me on my IG. I do post deals sometimes. Currently, at the time of me making this video, I do have a $20 feature deal going on until I want to say the 15th. Yeah, until the 15th. So if you hit me up within that time, then you can get a feature from me, whether you want a verse, an ad lib, whatever you want for $20. Let's see, choruses are $125 on the regular. Ad libs are $30 on the regular. So you know, that's the normal price you're gonna have to pay on a normal basis, unless you catch me throwing out a deal. That way you guys can get in on that. Also, there is a little bit more to it, and you guys will just have to read it. If you make music, then you should know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but basically we can work things out. So definitely hit me up before you purchase one of these. So that way, if you don't want to give me 15% publishing rights, which are basically, if you don't want me to have 15% of your royalties for me being on your song, then hit me up before you purchase, and we'll work something out, and I'll make it to where I will take away the 15%, and the only difference is that you'll just have to pay me more for the content. So instead of doing that, I think I'm just gonna make it easier for you guys. I think I'm just gonna go in there and add a couple of more sections and just make it royalty free, so that way I can hop on a song and then I do whatever you want me to do on a song, and then you guys can just keep it moving, and you don't even have to hit me up again. You know, you don't have to worry about giving me credit or anything like that. The only thing I will ask for, and I'll put it on there, is that you put me in as a feature. So like you know how they be like featuring this artist, that pretty much is that. So moving on, we got logo design, and yeah. So all of my designs on my clothing brand were made by me. My original logo, this one right here, I made this myself, and it was my original logo, and then I got this one done for me by someone else, and now this one is not really my logo, but it's more so just kind of like my my brand picture for pretty much almost all of my accounts. This right here, my Creed's clothing logo, I made that myself as well, with a design in the background that I made myself as well. It's pretty much just a leaf, a universal leaf is what I call it. Kind of depicts how in depth every single creation is, like as far as the anatomy of every living organism. Leaves are alive, obviously, and there's many different aspects that come inside a leaf. Just like, you know, we have our organs: blood, heart, brain, fingernails, toes. Like there's so much depth within every living organism. And so it's just like a little representation of that. And then I also offer mix and mastering services. So 10 revisions max, 15 stems max. You know, it takes time to mix and master stuff. I've mixed and mastered a lot of my own music. It saves money, one, and then two, I just want to get better at doing it. Like I like doing it. It's fun. I enjoy it. And then plus there's certain things that I go for, that like certain sounds and certain ways that I want certain things to sound, that I know for a fact that nobody else will really be able to replicate. Because when you think about something, you can only get off a certain aspect of what you're thinking about when you're talking to somebody. And it's like sometimes they don't get the full picture and they don't understand fully what you're talking about. But it's like you think about it in your head and you're just like, well, dang, like I know what I want, but I can't put it into words, basically. So I have this to offer as well, and read it, and that's what you get. Turnaround time, I'll let you know depending on what all you send. It'll depend on how many stems you send me. It'll depend on how bad it is. It'll depend on how much work I have to do. Like if you send me a 4-stem song, a 3-stem song, 2-stem song, a 1-stem song, where you just go straight through, and it's just like a big long stem of you just making music, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be very limited to what I can do and what I can edit. So depending on what all you send me, and depending on how much editing I have to do and how much mixing I have to do, would depend on how long it takes. 3 days to a week. Yeah, so we're gonna move on from the services to the last thing you guys are probably waiting for. We're gonna get into my clothing brand. At one of my jobs, I'm in a group chat, right? And somebody drew a pencil, but not a pencil, you know, just the first 3 letters, but a pen on on the company board. Welcome to the store. Here we got all of the products and merchandise that I've made. All designs are made by me. I cannot stress that enough. Every design here is made by me. Unless I say otherwise, it is made by me. Alright? So we're gonna keep it going. I can't stress that enough. You know, if I made it, I don't want people being like, well, yeah, I made this. Nah, shut the fuck up. I made this shit. Alright? I made this website. I customized it. Added my stuff on there and made it mine. So right here we have a section of what's hot. And right here, I don't think you could find this anywhere else but this section right here. Now it may be a little bit pricey. My clothing is not for the cheap. Just put it like that. It's not for the cheap. It's not cheaply made. It's not cheap designs. It's not for the cheap. All right. I do want to go ahead and say that all merch is, I'm partnered with, I want to say Printful, and basically they're a third-party company. And what you can do is that you can send them a design. They'll put your design on merch for you and ship it out for you. So it's pretty much a print on demand type of thing. So what will happen is you will purchase one of these. So I'm gonna just click on this if you're interested in buying this. What will happen is you'll click on it. It'll give you a description. It's 100% polyester. Everything is made out of different type of material, but it'll tell you all the details that you want to know about it. And then you also have a choice of color. And these specific ones, there's only one color, so you know they'll come in black. But I'm just giving you a little bit of an idea of how this works. So we're gonna go from here and we're gonna go to back to the clothing. Now it is a little bit slow. There's a lot of content on there, so you will have to give it some time to load up and everything. So just kind of be patient with it, but it ain't like horribly slow, okay? But it is a little bit slow. So after we cover what's hot, you know how I get my product shipped, you know who makes my products, you know who's made the designs. Now we're just gonna, you know, continue to keep looking. So we have the men's section right here. It's just nothing but t-shirts. Eventually I do plan on expanding beyond t-shirts and adding more stuff like the joggers, more hats and things like that. I will say though, women do have a lot more options when it comes to the types of clothing that they can purchase from my store, but I do plan on adding more stuff for us men. Well, you know me, I can go in there, I can just add my design or something and buy it myself, but I will add more stuff for you guys, trust me. And here's all the designs that you can find here. Every design here I've made myself. So yeah, a lot of people really like this one right here. It's Infinite Money on Me. So I don't know if you guys ever watched Naruto, you guys ladies, I don't know if y'all ever watched Naruto, but in Naruto there is a jutsu that Madara used during the 3rd grade ninja war. It's called the Infinite Tsukiyomi. So this is pretty much just like a parody version of that. It looks, you know, you get the idea. You'll be like, okay, I see he's coming from Naruto, but it ain't really like nothing that has to do with Naruto. Like, it doesn't look anything like Naruto. Not the same color, it's not the same symbols, not the same name, just a little bit. It's a parody version, and it's Infinite Money on Me, kind of just like I got infinite money, bang 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 bang. All right. Let's keep it moving. So we're gonna go back to the clothing. You don't always have to come up here, you know, you can come up here, click women's, go down straight down to the women's, so that way, you know, you're not clicking on what's hot and then scrolling down every single time. Right now we have the women's section. So women's, I know you guys didn't see windbreakers, jackets, hoodies, stuff like that on the men's section, and that's only because for the women's section I have the crop tops right here, and I don't ever really see men wearing crop tops. You know, I know there's an LGBTQ community out there, and if you do want to purchase a crop top and you're a man, then you know always just come to the women's section and get it. You know, there's no problem with doing that. If you really like it, go and get it. Now the sizes and stuff vary, so it really just depends on, you know, who you are as a person. You know what you need, and you know what fits you and things like that. So yeah, now, this is the women's section right here. A lot of crop tops, a lot of regular t-shirts, but it's just there's more options for the women in general. Again, both men and women have the same designs, just on different merch. So like just on different types of merch, pretty much. Yeah. So keep it moving. I also have a kids section, you know, just in case you have kids, or just in case you guys, some of my viewers on here are kids or are younger than 18. I do have a youth section, so just make sure you look through there because it won't be for everybody. I want to say the clothing goes up to 16, 17-ish. Let's just click on this one. This is also unisex too, by the way. No, it's not. It's not unisex. This shirt is specifically made for young girls, but it goes up to an extra large, and it gives you a little bit of measurements and things like that. So just make sure you take a look at everything. It's 100% cotton, so like I said, everything is made out of different material. Everything's going to be processed differently, and it also has my little logo on it, which is pretty small. You won't really be able to notice it. Nobody's really going to notice it unless they're like all up on you like, oh, cool shirt, whatever, yada yada yada, where'd you get it from? Got it from right here, this guy right here. All right, and then also to bring a little bit of value to it, so that way eventually I probably end up taking it off, and it'll be more so like you have it now, nobody else can get it, it doesn't have the name on it, you sell it in the future, it's going to be worth more. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. Let's go to jackets, hoodies, and sweatshirts. Okay, all right, so here, you know, we got exactly what it says. Right now I don't have any hoodies. I took the hoodies off. Or no, not the hoodies. I don't have any sweatshirts. I took the sweatshirts off. Sorry. It's just because of the fact that I feel like it was a little bit crowded, a little bit too much product up there. If you guys want sweatshirts of a specific type of thing, just send me an email or hit me up on one of my social platforms and be like, hey, I really like this design. Can you make a sweatshirt, or can you make this, or can you do that, or add the design to this or that? And I'll be glad to go in there and take a look at it and see what I could do. But just make sure you hit me up about it, and then I probably won't do it just based off of one person. You know, depending on how cool the person is, I might do it just for the one person. But I might not. You know, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. If you come at me the right way, you know, and you're cool about it, then I might, you know, take the time out of my day and go and do that just for you. So we got all the same designs. Now I can't say the difference between getting a t-shirt and getting a hoodie or a windbreaker. You probably already noticed, but there's more design to it. So how the underappreciated sweatshirt, you get the front logo, but you also get the arm sleeve with a little bit of flowers on it as well. And it's the same for the rest of them. With the icy, you get, you know, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Why does it keep doing that? Anyways, with the infinite money on me, you get this, but it also has a front side logo. So, you know, it has different colorways that you can get with it. This is personally my favorite right here. But it also comes with a front design too on it. So it's not just a back design, but all the windbreakers, yeah, they are expensive. Hoodies are expensive, sweatshirts are expensive, I guess. But it comes with more to it. So it's an all around thing. We got Ziri right here. I haven't had any questions about this design, but I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and answer a question that I know is gonna come up later. So this design is something that I made on no, I'm not possessed. No, I don't worship demons or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But I have seen some stuff, and I did get a little bit of inspiration from Gravity Falls with I can't remember his name, but it's that guy from Gravity Falls, the pyramid guy. I got a little inspiration from there. I actually made this design back when back early my senior year in high school. But it comes with a back design as well. It has the full picture of the guy on the back, and it also has a little arm sleeve design too on one of these arms. So yeah, I just named it Zuri. It sounded like a pretty cool name, so that's what I named it. I do want to say I don't worship any demons. You know, I'm not possessed. I don't do anything like that, witchcraft, nothing like that. You know, I'm not throwing any shots at anybody that does anything like that. Me personally, I don't get down like that. So, yeah. And overall, just the jackets, hoodies, and sweatshirts, windbreakers, you know, they just have more to them, more design to them, and that's why they're more expensive. And because they're jackets, hoodies, and sweatshirts, you know, they're obviously going to be more expensive than a regular t-shirt. Other than that, I do have accessories here. So like the hats, we have a painting here. I think I do have this one on the t-shirt. It's a design I made as well. That came out pretty damn good in my opinion. Failure is one key to success. It comes on an aluminum metal surface, so it's like a metal portrait thing. It's $53. It's metal though, so it's like, you know, it's gonna be pretty big, 12 by 12. It's a little bit bigger than a piece of paper. 16 by 20. You're getting into like a poster size at that point, and it's metal. So just remember that. It's scratch and fade resistant, and it's fully customizable. It's a blank product. I just added my design to it. Like I said, I'm using this third party, and they add my designs to the product, and they ship it to you guys. So I don't handle shipping. I don't handle putting designs on the product. I wanna say that. So if anything comes out of order, if anything comes misshipped or anything like that, you can contact me and I'll get in contact with them, or you can contact Printful directly. I do have one visor right here, and it's for the Infinite Money on Me. This is the only design on the visor. I do have a sticker sheet with my name, my initials, you know, my first single cover, Infinite Money on Me, Crease Clothing, just a sticker sheet of what people like the mostly. My brand logo, let me see, create my first one. Got 2 pairs of socks. Got Rose socks and got Infinite Money on Me socks. A lot of people really like the Infinite Money on Me design, so you'll see a lot more stuff with the Infinite Money on Me design on it. A lot of people also like the icy design, which is this one right here. This one comes with a front and back design too. This is the back design. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the front design, but the front design is pretty much just the icicle drops right here, just on the front side. So it's like, you know, you iced out, dripped out, icy. You so drippy, you so iced out that the water turned to ice, and you just cold. You too cold. You so cold that you just gotta get this windbreaker. You gotta get the icy t-shirt. You gotta get it because that's how cold you are. Don't fool yourself. You are that guy. You are that girl. Don't fool yourself. Get it. You know, that's pretty much the showcase of my whole website. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was just pretty much a detailed video. This is way longer than I was expecting it to be, but you know, I wanted to get down into the gritty and give descriptions on things and why I put certain things there and why I made certain things, and you know, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of where I'm going with my website. There will be more to come. I'm constantly changing my website. If you seen my website a couple of months ago, it was definitely a bit different. This wasn't here. This picture was different. So I'm constantly updating my website, constantly adding new stuff, things that are visually pleasing to me and things that are visually pleasing to some other people, maybe like one other person in the world. You know, who cares? But at the end of the day, this is here, and you guys can fully check it out with my content. Don't hesitate. Again, it's mccreesplatform.com. I'm gonna add that in the description, in the link, the comment section. I'm probably gonna, if I can, I'm gonna try to link it to the video. I'm gonna try to tag it however I can, so that way all you guys have to do is just click on the link. Make it easy as possible, because you know, everybody likes it easy. You know, nobody wants to do hard work anymore, but hard work has great rewards. Have a great day.